This video is about 2018 to 19 PSAT booklet, part 3. Let's do number 21. A landscaper is designing a rectangular fountain with a 4-foot wide path around it. The equation A equals 4P plus 64 will relate the area A to the perimeter P. Here is the question. How many feet will perimeter of a fountain increase for each additional square feet of the path of area? This one tests on the slope, basically. You have A equals 4P plus 64, which means slope 4 equals the difference of area over difference of perimeter. We already know that each additional square feet, that means the difference of area is 1. Then we're looking for this difference of perimeter. So we put over 1, cross multiply. You will get the difference of perimeter equals 1 over 4. Therefore, B is the solution. For number 22, Q is a parabola. The graph intersects the x-axis at -1, 0 and r 0. If the vertex of this graph occurs at the point 2, 4, what's the value of r? For this question, they test on this fact. For a parabola, suppose this is a vertex, that's HK. And you have x-intercept, that's x1, x2. Therefore, h equals x1 plus x2 over 2. Therefore, we got the x1, that's -1, x2 equals r. Then h equals 2. So we set up -1 plus r over 2 equals 2. Then multiply by 2 both sides, you got -1 plus r equals 4. So both sides you add 1, you got the r equals 5. That's D is the solution. For number 23, basically this is a linear function. We know that the constant rate from 100 degree to 25 degree in 5 seconds. Therefore, you got the 25 minus 100 over 5. That is -15. This is your slope. Since initial degree B equals 100, therefore I can write down y equals mx plus b format. You will get C equals 100 minus 15t. Therefore, answer will be D. For number 24, given formula is the volume of a sphere, and the radius of the planet Jupiter is about 11 times the radius of a planet Earth. We can write down r of Jupiter equals 11 times r of E. And how many times larger is the volume of Jupiter than the volume of Earth? For volume of Jupiter, I can get 4 over 3 times pi. then times the radians of Jupiter to the third power. Now for volume of Earth equals 4/3 times pi times radians of Earth to the third power. Then we do division, both sides. Reduce these two, you will get volume of Jupiter over volume of Earth equals radian of Jupiter over radian of Earth to the third power. From this given information, we know this is 11 to the third power. That is 1331. So C will be the answer. For number 25, they said doubling every 15 years. It's not linear growth. Because linear growth, you have to do the constant rate. Doubling is not the constant rate. Suppose the original is A. Every 15 years double, they double to 2A. Then double again, you will get the 2 times 2A. That will be 4A. If double again, that will be 4A times 2. That equals 8A. So keep going and you got the 16A, 32A. Definitely this is an exponential growth. The answer will be B. It's increased by the same percentage each 15-year time period. That's 100%. It's not the same amount. Same amount, that will be the constant rate, means linear function. For number 26, you have to know the meaning of f of x minus 4. That means for every single x, you have to change into x minus 4. Therefore, you got the 3x minus 4 squared minus 5x minus 4, then plus 4. When you're working on this one, remember here's the formula. A plus b squared equals a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Therefore, I got x squared. 2ab, that's minus 8x plus 16. Then we do distributive property. For this, we got minus 5x plus 20 plus 4. Then we do distributive property. For this one, you got 3x squared minus 24x plus 48. Combine like terms for these two. You got the minus 5x plus 24. Then you combine like terms again. You got 3x squared, these two. That's minus 29x plus 72. Therefore, D will be the solution. For number 27, you just need to plug in to check answers. That's all. This is your x. Here's y. Just plug in. Make both equation true, then that's your answer. You plug in D, that will be the answer. Because you have plugged in the first one, you got 7 equals 1/3 times 21. And for this one, you got the 154 minus 4 times 21 equals 10 times 7. In this situation, try to use the shortcut to do the work. That's a plug-in. Check answer. That's the best method to handle this kind of problem. For number 28, John wants to purchase a combination of the two types of meals with no more than 350 grams of fat and no more than 2,975 grams of carbohydrates. If John purchases 10 chicken meals, what's the greatest number of fry meals he can purchase so that the combination will satisfy the requirements? Suppose he will buy number of fry meals is X. We know he already bought 10 chicken. Therefore, you set up 4x plus 5 times 10 has to be less than or equal to 350. Then set up another inequality will be 40x plus 35 times 10 less than equal to 2975. Solving the first inequality, subtract 50 both sides, you got the 4x less than equal to 300. Therefore, x less than equal to 75. For second inequality, you subtract 350 both sides. You will get the 40x less than equal to 2625. Then you divide by 40 both sides. You will get the x less than equal to 65.625. We are looking for the greatest number of fry meals. Since the number of meals must be integers, when you go through this one, is it 65 or 66? If we use 66, then it will be greater than 2975. Therefore, 65 will be the correct answer. We call this kind of problem is a rounding down problem. In the real world, it always happens. Even this is a 6, you cannot round up into 66 because it will not satisfy the requirements if you round up. You always round down. No matter how high this number. Number 29. XY is a solution to the system equation above. Since we have both y equals, we can use a substitution, get the x squared minus 4x plus 3 equals x minus 1. This will be a quadratic pattern equation, so try to get 0. Subtract the x both sides, add 1 both sides. You got the x squared minus 4x plus 3. Then minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Combine like terms, you got the x squared minus 5x plus 4 equal to 0. So we factor, that's x minus 4, x minus 1 equal to 0. And we got the x1 equals to 4, x2 equal to 1. Then I plug into this y equals, we got the y1. That's 4 minus 1 equals 3. y2 equals 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Since we are looking for the product of x and y, that means x times y. So x1 times y1, that's 4 times 3. You got the 12. x2 times y2 equals 1 times 0, that's equal to 0. Therefore, for the possible value, it's either 12 or 0. For number 30, according to the given information, if 60% of king crab supply was sold at a high price per pound, and rest was sold at the lower price per pound. Lower price, that means 7. And a higher price, that means 8. For 60% of 2006, that's 180. So 180 times 60%, you have to multiply by 8. Then you add 180 times 40%. Then times 7. You will get the answer. So answer will be 1368. For number 31, in 2011, we got that's 80 pounds. X million pounds of king crab was sold at $16 per pound in 2002. Suppose 2002, that's X, that means 16 times X equals 17 times 80. So X equals, we divide by 16 both sides. X equals 85.